It's Will here, coming at you with another video. Sorry it's been a while, but I'll be doing some more in the future here. Hi kitty. But yeah, news and updates. I got some video projects still in the work. I got those Mega Man and Advance War videos to upload. I have these videos I'll be doing. I have that Gamer Subs video to do an update on like the flavor testing and what have you. And yeah, and oh yeah, more of those rulebook review videos. Next one is going to be Pathfinder, as I promised on there, because that was the joke one. So we're gonna be doing that. Okay. Anyways, so getting into that, let us take a look at the first video here, which is going to be a review on some more of that Resin Plus stuff that Warlord Games has made, starting with the update, so you guys can skip this part if you don't want to. But I have recently done some more painting. Let me focus this. So we have a wolf from Conflict, just quickly painted him, nothing special. So this is something I 3D printed. I have another one that actually has all the wheels and a proper steering wheel and stuff. There was an issue with my printer. I don't know what happened, but I lost the steering wheel and one of the tires. So I made this as a joke model. Basically the idea is it's Germany, the representation of Germany in the 1945. So how everything just, in like 44, everything's just falling apart. So State of Germany 1944 is what I call this. Then for some Flame of Wars, I'm doing Battle of the Bulge sort of art style for my Americans. So here we have is a winter washed Sherman with the you know, the paint coming off slowly from wear and tear. We got snow from Citadel on here. Try to make it look like it's going through some snow. I still got to seal it. And then this is the Calliope from the box set. So as you might see, the barrel is kind of bent here. It's because this is resin, well the turret is plastic. I don't know why they didn't just make this plastic, but oh well. They want it so you can buy them separately as an upgrade sprue, so you make more money when instead of just, you know, making a kit and throwing the sprues in. Basically my updates for personal stuff get into the actual part of the video here, which we've all come for, and that is we're going to look at the Italian Army weapons teams. This is the new Warlord Resin Plus stuff from again, Warlord. Here's the back. It comes with an order dice. And yeah, so I was thinking, and for a while I was thinking, are they gonna pull the Games Workshop with this? Because we've all seen Games Workshop, and why I left, like, you know, 40K, Age of Sigmar or whatever, why I left Games Workshop was because they'd make new things. Like they would take their resin models and, you know, turn them into plastic and charge double to triple the price. So when they announced this, how they're switching all the weapon teams first to this new resin, I was kind of scared that they may have done that. But actually, they either, in some cases, depending on where you shop from, kept the price the same, or in the case of the Italian Army guys, they were cheaper to buy this weapon team than it was to buy the metal ones. The metal ones, where I normally shop from, was about like 35 bucks from where I got it, and then these guys were about $10 cheaper. I've also seen other weapon teams where the metal models were, it was like $19 for the team, where you got like the three different, you know, your flamethrower, your sniper, your light mortar, and then they went up to about $10. So it really depends, but they've all kind of balanced, and they didn't go extremely expensive. So as you can kind of see on the back here, try to get out of the sunlight for you guys. Yeah, you know, light. We have the sniper team, the mortar team, and the anti-tank team. I don't have an anti-tank rifle team for these guys, so, and the weapons teams I do have are all Bizilgari. So I wanted some army because I'm running mostly the army. Ryan is mostly running the Bezelgari. So okay, I see why they charge more in some cases, because they give you an order dice for each model in here. So we're gonna open this up. Large piece of foam. I'm gonna keep this, you know, stapling, whatever have you, and all the models and dice. Whoop. So look at it. We have our order dice, and they're nice. I like them. I'm definitely gonna keep them. And we have our bases. All of them are laying down, of course. Ooh, so I'm excited for this. Let me enhance. So we have this stuff all sort of, look at that. So nice. And this is that Warlord Resin Plus. Look at that. This is really nice. And the nice thing about this being the Warlord Resin, this cleaning off these bases are going to be so nice. Look at that. And that's just like the last model. Did not pass the test. It is more of a hard plastic resin, and I just broke the rifle off by flicking at it really hard. Emotional damage. Looking at that, I'm going to say this is not the Warlord Resin Plus resin. It has failed the test. As you can, if you want a great way to tell, at first glance, the Warlord Resin Plus will be a light gray, and the weapons will be bent a bit from the heat and stuff, and they'll be bendy. Whereas if we look at this, I'm kind of pushing on it, it's not moving at all. This is a hard resin. So the benefit of a hard resin is you get that high detail for a cheaper cost and super easy clean like plastic. And your barrels and stuff will be harder, so they're more resistant to being bent. But because this isn't the Warlord Resin Plus stuff, so this one is, okay, so here we go. So this one is the not Warlord Resin Plus. This one is the Warlord Resin Plus on the left. So as you can tell how you can, again, that look, see how this kind of bends? This is the Warlord Resin Plus. See how I'm flicking it? That's how you can tell, just by that little give, that this is the new Warlord Resin Plus. Is there any tells on the bottom? No. So these are a mix of the two resins. So your rifle guys like this are going to be a harder resin, whereas your sniper here with the barrel over is going to be your more normal stuff. Though, again, the detail on this is fantastic. And again, I really love their resin. Though I wish that you could tell, like, bling, 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 bling. I wish they would clarify more what is what in the resin, like maybe have WG plus. But, or maybe this all is the new Warlord resin, and it's just they have a way of, you know, making it differently, like maybe how the chemicals react. I would really love to learn how they do this, or maybe I just got a bad batch. But here's the anti-tank rifle team. Here's his dude. Here's the mortar team. But yeah, so we're gonna go build these guys. I'll be right back. I'll show you what they look like primed. Hey guys, we're back here and we've just got the weapon teams just primed and glued down. Though you might see some photos here. I'll pop up either before this section or after. But looking at it, I went to go chop the, basically, you know, I went to go clean out the in-between flash here that makes like the rounded base that they're on. If you've had the metal models, you've seen them, I'm guessing, because these are literally just those metal molds. They did that. But by doing so, by cutting it, because of how the resin is, I don't know if it's just my batch of the resin or if it's a mix of old and new resin. When I cut this off, this leg snapped off with it. So I'd say if you want to cut it out like I do, you should probably be very careful to make sure you hold the limbs and stuff, or you use a knife to slowly shave it. Don't use a Dremel. Dremel will cause the pieces to fly in the heat and stuff. But besides that, I also had one model, this boyo. On this dude here, the loader, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be the mortar loader, but oh well. I went to go clean him off, and he literally, cleaning in there, where my finger is pointing, under his arm here, he snapped in half. So again, I don't know if it was my resin, because like half these models, like this model here, definitely reacts like that new resin, like the last video I did of the Conflict Heavy Armor guy loading. And then this guy snapped in half just like the old resin. So I don't know what's going on, but I was able to glue them together, and the primer here filled it up. The basing material here is from Foregrounds or Comlec, whatever. Basing material. I'm doing that all my desert stuff to kind of give it more look. But as you can see, really nice detail. Still, even though I had these issues with the resin, I still really like the resin over Games Workshop stuff. I think it is the right move in the direction. I like how it actually lowered the price / kept it equal pricing then instead of them increasing the price, and the addition of extra dice is really nice. And I don't feel too bad about using these things. They're light, they're easy to clean just like plastic, and I can use the new Games Workshop trays and stuff with these without worrying about my metal caving them in and clashing into each other. And I'm not worrying about this barrel snapping off from just putting it into a case and stuff. But they're really nice. Highly recommend these new weapon teams. If you have your old metal teams, don't worry about getting these new ones, only if you're doing another platoon. But if you're a new player getting into these guys, getting into an army that has these weapon teams, I highly recommend getting them. Or, you know, when you buy your starter army, I hope they switch the weapon teams out with these ones, these new resin ones. So with that, guys, I'm gonna go and touch up the primer on these things and start painting them. Maybe I'll paint them on stream, who knows. But I'm happy with them, even though I had those issues with them snapping. I still think they're great, and maybe it was just me, but who knows. But yeah, with that, guys, we'll see you in the next videos. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.